Roll and Play Press has a new Kickstarter on the way, and we get a preview of the No Place Like Homebrew book and its contents. So you may have seen this cover. It is a delightfully good cover. I absolutely love it. I think that is fantastic. So 500 ready-to-use locations, factions and NPCs. Let's have a gander. Here's some NPCs, some mountain dwellers, Signan Logfair, anxious explorer on a deadline. Sponsored by a mountain clothing company, Signan is trying to scale the realm's highest peak, and after 6 failed attempts, his window for success is closing. Jump to secret. He's got a sponsorship agreement that requires him to complete the climb this season. If he fails, he'll have to repay a fee of 1,000 gold pieces, which is already spent. And he is decked out in branded logo, a Pegasus cresting over a mountain. And also we have the keywords character, dwarf, human, male, adult. They've just got great skill at putting in just enough to be really, really useful. I think their measurements are just right. So our next person, Little Wanderers Wilderness Club for Young Adventurers. This outdoor adventurer organisation teaches children survival skills in a safe and fun way. The Wanderers go on regular expeditions around the base of a mountain. Cadets complete missions to earn colourful badges, just like the Scouts or whatever you have in your country. Leaders also teach them to what the Wanderer's Code, wander, wonder, and be wary. A wanderer has gone off alone on the trail to some surprisingly large paw prints, hoping to identify the creature and earn a patch. The print belongs to a prowling manticore. Some more keywords. And then we have the Amethyst Pickaxe Company, specialising in extracting magical ore from sheer rock faces. Workers are trained to chip away at the stone with their axes, all while dangling on ropes hundreds of feet above the ground. The goal, while managers worry about profits and expansion opportunities, most workers focus on the demanding physical conditions, keeping their colleagues safe and getting to the end of a long shift. The secret is coffers are running low after an embezzlement fund was discovered, and if they don't get some money soon, they won't be paying the staff. There's 140 members in that faction, and it's a business. Yeah, nice picture here of Krista Snarltooth. She stalks quiet mountain roads looking for unexpected travellers. She wears a hooded cloak which can be pulled low to hide her face, and the light leather armour she wears aids her acrobatic manoeuvres. She has held a noble son captive for a month in her remote cabin. Gloombeak, an undead rock that haunts the mountain skies. Rocks can be damn lethal. I love those things. So having an undead one, that's cool. It's known as Gloombeak. It was killed by hunters, and years later it's now reappeared, much harder to kill. Frostbite has claimed an eye and 2 talons on the rock's right claw, but it still strikes with deadly accuracy. It targets the largest creature in sight and carries it back to its nest to feast. It was revived by an ambitious necromancer. Of course it was. The zombie rock can only be defeated by reversing the dark magic that keeps it animated. Solaris Janez, a monster hunter with a pet falcon, a solitary monster hunter who specialises in tracking mountainous creatures. Dart, the falcon, is her friend, and you can find her in a tavern. She has silvery braids down to a functional ponytail, doesn't get on with the villagers, and squirrels away her payments to save up for the next 5 years' retirement. She is afraid of the dark and refuses to hunt anything nocturnal. She has some loot. That is a great addition, having what she drops. Fantastic. She's a human, AC 16, 70 average health, whip grapple as a bonus action. Within 10-foot reach, it's a DC 12 strength save or 5 average piercing. Your speed's reduced, unable to take reactions. Classic magic resistance. As a bonus action, she can move up to her speed towards a hostile creature. She's got evasion. She attacks twice. She's got a barbed short sword +2. Her proficiency bonus is +3 as well. 4 slashing plus 2d6 piercing. Crossbow and dart can also fight as a bloodhawk. Now, again, as from One Shot Wonders, they've got this little box to buff up stronger versions of Solaris. That's great, and more keywords which do help. We have another neighbourly giant who lives alone. Maury Clara lives in a large wooden home up the mountain, clears the roads of fallen boulders, has bright blue eyes, red cheeks, dimples, chipped front teeth, defends local villages from territorial giants, and that's just painted a beautiful picture in my brain. Celestial Ram is a mountain goat that brings good luck. Much larger than a regular sheep, the ram has pure white fleece and golden hooves. 4 twisting ivory horns form a glowing crown above its head. The ram distrusts humanoids, and its wool is fluffy but hard as plated steel. Some sample workshops. The Grandfather Clock Tower. Repair shop at the top of a noisy clock tower. Tall stone-built tower. A central spiral staircase leads past storage rooms to a living quarters above. Rickety ladders then go up to the belfry workshop. Wyvern Head Press, the printing press for local newspapers. A brick warehouse, which has been extended to get a new machine in. The owner receives bribes from the local council to ensure nothing remotely negative is printed about them on the posters. Butterfly Kiln is a glass-blowing workshop in a cottage greenhouse, famous for its magical glass sculptures and moving stained glass windows. A glass dog and cat recently escaped from the kiln. The pair are causing chaos, stealing from butchers and fishmongers. Wonderful. Hitch and Ruts wagon garage specialising in prototypes. The garage has a row of 4 service bays for repair jobs, each with tool stations, hoists and part storage. Its employees steal unoccupied carts from quiet streets at night, disguised as town guards. Such inspiration for good storytelling. Bellowed Furnace is a blacksmith. The astounding heat is caused by a team of elemental mephits. We have a little table here of, let's say magic weapon blacksmiths who specialise in flaming swords. Open-sided shed next to a temple for ongoing statue repairs. How easy is that to fill a town up? The old iron mill is a converted windmill. The windmill has become a hub for arcane invention and extraordinary enchantments. Wooden benches dot the workshop, each holding an unfinished enchantment or item in need of repair. A little map. That just covers all the bases you need. That is simple and effective, and I'm just always impressed by this company. Such great work. Oceans and Rivers. Bay of Echoes. Legend has it, those who enter the bay may ask for answers to their questions. A formidable spirit was trapped in the bay by paladins centuries ago. Although weakened, it still speaks to travellers. Meandering river called the Serpent's Trail. The stones from the riverbed aren't valuable but can be used to make scale mail armour. Rumour about a sea serpent on the riverbed. Shadow Deep Ocean. Dark waters plagued by monsters. Shadow Deep Ocean. The carcass of a rare Shadow Deep monster can be worth a fortune. A mega kraken dwells somewhere in there. What is a mega kraken? It's up to you, I guess. Crystal Creek, a sparkling stream filled with gemstones. Invisible-faced tricksters gather at the creek to watch mortals fish out the magical stones, and they curse anyone who reaches into the river, giggle, and then run away. Golden Tides, known for its glorious sunsets, excellent weather, and luxury offerings. Those moored in the Golden Tides must pay a fee to the local government, which is then passed to a criminal family. Bloodstone River, a recent attempt to scale the glacier at the source of the river led to the disappearance and presumed death of a famed explorer. Bodies of water table, Lake Moondrop, sacred location with restorative waters, and there you go. Pages and pages of goodness. And hopefully when this is out, my 10% off discount link in the description will hopefully still be applicable. So, awesome work as ever. Check out the Kickstarter.